All right, everybody ready for some more music? Yeah. All right, well, our next performer is a true artist, a multi-instrumentalist, and also an accomplished sculptor. So please welcome the Tony Furtado Quartet.
I've got my evening routine running. I fly through the wires, my electrons are humming. And I'm shaping and shifting from circuit shadow. I see what I'm dreaming, your soul is my window. And I can't use things you own. I don't want your flesh and bone. Give me your soul. Give me your soul. Give me your soul. Give me your soul. My vision is X-ray, my body's electric. I see what I'm needing, your soul is magnetic. And I move through your memories, owning your history. I'm locked on and spinning, you got no way to stop me. And I can't use things you own. I don't want your flesh and bone. Give me your soul. Give me your soul. Give me your soul. Give me your soul. much more. Give me your soul. Give me your soul. Give me your soul. Give me your soul. Standing with your mother's old shoes and her name. Leaves and things are scattered. No one knows your pain. Like a whisper in the morning, I watch you fade away. Are you golden, broken moments? They can't make me stay. They can't make me stay. Spinning past your shadow of lost and wasting days. I rush the open window, fly me from this place. For the last time, all these white lights, I watch them as they fade. Are you golden? Broken moments, they can't make me stay. They can't make me stay. Like a whisper in the morning, watch you fade away. Are you golden, broken moments? They can't make me stay. They can't make me stay. Hey, thank you so much. What a pleasure and an honor to be here at Falcon Ridge. You guys doing all right? Did you melt in the sun a little bit ago? Yeah? All right. We started with one of my songs that I called, I call it Give Me Your Soul. And when I wrote it, I was thinking I was writing a song about being possessed by artificial intelligence. You know, like our phones and computers, but that has kind of taken on a different meaning lately, just say. I also had to listen to the lyrics after I wrote it, and I realized, I actually wrote that song about my ex-manager. Kind of a true story there. He's not here, is he? Good. Then we followed that up with a song that it's a title track from my album I put out a number of years ago called Golden. And it's just a pretty song about a long-distance relationship and breakup. Keep with that happy theme here on this banjo song we're going to do right now. This is a title track from my album called The Bell. It was kind of an empowering song for me to write. It was around the time I needed to, go completely independent from record labels, publisher, management, all that stuff. And boy, was that expensive, but I had to do it. So this song is talking a little bit about what I was going through at the time. It's called The Broken Bell. Cracked my shell, don't waste your hammer on a broken bell. A broken bell, a broken bell, don't waste your hammer on a broken bell. Shadows rise and they hear the call. Shine the light and you watch them fall. Watch them fall with the coming day. Shine the light and they fade away. Well, I let you in, see inside. You will never change my mind. You will never change my mind. Cut your lies with a rusty tongue and you build your house with the DJ done. DJ done got a ringing sound. DJ done gonna tear you down. Well, I let you in, see inside. You will never change my mind. You will never change my mind. tin, copper and tin for shiny skin. A shiny skin, shimmering new, copper and tin, the ring it true. Tolling low is cracked, my shell, don't waste your hammer on a broken bell. A broken bell, a broken bell, don't waste your hammer on a broken bell. Well, I let you in, see inside, you will never change my mind. Never change my mind. You will never change my mind. Never change my mind. Hey, all right, that was fun. We're gonna do a new-ish song. I actually released this one as a single last year. And the germ of this song, what a weird way to describe a song. The germ, the beginning, the idea came about when I was doing a little bit of deep diving on where and why and when my family came over. Years and years ago, all my ancestors, had Furtado as a Portuguese name, and the Furtados came from the Azore Islands. They ended up in California, farmers and laborers and such, and my mom's side, the Italians, came from Sicily, and also had some French and German folks that came over hundreds of years ago to Baltimore. So I had this mix like so many other folks. But I imagined them all, all of them, coming over cold, tired, alone, scared, just wanted to come over for a better life or to survive, used to be enough. So I wrote this from the perspective of an immigrant coming over and what they might go through. I simply call this The Immigrant. I was gone before the winter broke, carried by the words my father spoke, cast upon this long and rocky path, never to look back. And every tender step his shadow cast, till we find a place to rest at last. Broken souls upon the borderline, with every heart alive, every heart alive. I would work your fields and factories, I would learn to speak in your tongue. I didn't leave my home and family only to become a deportee. And the righteous with their flags unfurled, full of spite and fear of our old world, with their ancient names lost in the dust, they are lost like us, lost like all of us. We would work your fields and factories, we would learn to speak in your tongue. didn't leave our home and families only to become refugees. And I'm alive and I carry these memories full of love and melody. But these walls won't fall until we rise with every heart alive. Every heart alive. I have worked your fields and factories. I have learned to speak in your tongue. I didn't build my home and family only to become, only to become a deportee. Thank you. Huh? I think we'll do Squirrelville. Thank you. I think it's time for a banjo tune. An actual tune. I guess I have to tune to do it, though. I started my career playing just the banjo. In fact, years and years ago, back in the late long ago, I hit the road and played a lot of folk festivals with Laurie Lewis in Grant Street. That was my first touring gig. Y'all heard of Laurie Lewis? Yeah? Wonderful singer-songwriter. And then banjo went to the back burner a little bit, just a little bit, while I figured some other stuff out. And I recently, a couple years ago, put together another banjo-based album, and I call it Decembering, and this is the first track from that album. And I named this tune after my house in Portland, Oregon. We have this giant walnut tree that sits right outside our house, just outside the living room window, tall and proud, kind of like this. Houses about 1,000 squirrels or so, and they're always chomping on walnuts. I don't care what season it is. They're always dropping those little pieces of the shells everywhere that we got to clean up. So we're the tenants. They're the landlords, and we call our house Squirrelville. So that's where this comes from. bass solo. Here's a song that comes from the old time world. That I took a song that Doc Boggs recorded and changed the melody a little bit. It's called The False-Hearted Lover's Blues. False hearts have been my downfall. The pretty women have been my craze. I'm sure my false-hearted lover is gonna send me to my lonesome grave. Ragged clothes are dropping from my body, and a wool selling round my door. I met the man who stole my darling girl. Feel the bite of my 44. False hearts have been my downfall. Pretty women have been my craze. Well, I'm sure my false-hearted lover is gonna send me to my lonesome grave. Whiskey has wrecked my body, and a false heart is on my mind. I've searched this whole world over, pleasure on earth I cannot find. False hearts have been my downfall. Pretty women have been my craze. Well, I'm sure my false-hearted lover send me to my lonesome grave. early stays over, sink my dead body in the sea. You just tell my false-hearted lover that the waves will wash over me. Oh, swords have been my downfall. Pretty women have been my craze. Well, I'm sure my false-hearted lover is gonna send me to my lonesome grave. Well, that was fun. Never know where that one's gonna go, and that was a pretty fun spot, I think. We're gonna do a song now that's another one that's from my album that was called The Bell. This was a little bit of a different sort. At the time, in fact, it was almost exactly 15 years ago that I lost my father, and I found myself processing that event like most other songwriters. You know, you sit down, you write songs about what you're going through, and hope to get a little solace or understanding about what you're going through. Maybe get a good song, you never know. And in the process, I kind of had this understanding that my dad was the reason I started playing music in the first place. But the funny thing was, he didn't play music at all. He didn't sing, he didn't play an instrument. In fact, he used to call himself monotone and tone deaf, but I didn't believe him. He had this gorgeous voice, but I never got to hear him sing. It was really rich and resonant. He used it for something else. He was an amazing salesman. He sold flooring supplies. If you're ever in the Bay Area in California and you needed flooring supplies, you talk to Bill Furtado and he'd talk your ear off, but only about the stuff you want to talk about. He had the gift of gab and he was very charismatic. We bonded on something else, though. He taught me how to make those balsa wood airplanes. You know, you make the balsa wood frame, put the tissue paper on it, and stretch it. Yeah, it was fun. Fun for a 10-year-old kid who probably shouldn't be messing with that, what they call paper dope that you put on it to stretch the paper. Well, in 6th grade, we had to do a report on a musical instrument and make that instrument out of household items. Yikes. So I decided to take a pie tin, put some of that paper on there, stick on there rubber bands for frets, nylon fishing string, and I only knew it was going to be... See, in 1979, there weren't too many banjos in Pleasanton, California, but I used to go over to Livermore every other week and hang out with my countrified grandparents, and they were always watching Hee Haw or the Beverly Hillbillies, so I knew what a banjo was. So I decided, all right, I'll do the report on the banjo. Found out it came from Africa, had this really rich history of playing lots of different types of music. I begged my folks for a real banjo, got one on my 12th birthday, practiced, and here I stand before you playing music for a living. So there you go. So I always send this song out to the spirit of my pop, wherever it is, whatever it may be doing. This is called Ashes of a Man. Go again. I'm sifting through ashes of what you were, man that I knew, strong as the earth with a gentleman's curse. You left like the wind disappears in the night, but no one to save and nothing to fight. They say I've got your eyes in the way of your hands. All that remains are the ashes of a man. just wouldn't burn when we said goodbye. The sound of your voice, like the fire in your heart and the love in your eye. You left like the wind disappears in the night, with no one to save and nothing to fight. They say I've got your eyes in the wave of your hands. All that remains are the ashes of a man. The wind disappears in the night, with no one to save and nothing to fight. They say I've got your eyes in the wave of your hands. All that remains are the ashes of a man. They say I've got your eyes in the wave of your hands. All that remains, all that remains, all that remains are the ashes of a man. Thank you all so much for listening to us. We're going to do one more song. Before I do that song, I would like to... I have so much to say about each one of these gentlemen, but not enough time to do it. I just want to let you know that they're all good old friends of mine. I've played with them individually over the years, different times, but this is the first time this particular group has played together. It's kind of cool. Over here on the fiddle, this is Luke Price. On the bass, that's Todd Sycophus. And on the mandolins, this is Matt Flinner. And I would like you to know, too, that I'm going to be up at the place over there where the CDs are and stuff, the merch place, signing or answering questions or using my inherited gift of gab. I have these... In case you're curious why I've got ceramic tiles over there, I make those. I'm a sculptor when I have time off the road. So come take a look at those too. So Matt's got some of his CDs, and we're gonna finish up with this old folk song that I learned for a Jerry Garcia tribute show I was part of. I did not grow up listening to the Dead, but I was given a few songs to check out, and this was one of them. Sounded very familiar. Turns out it's an old Scottish folk song by its origin. Originally, you would have requested it by asking for the Bonnie Lass of 5-E-O, but now we know it as Pretty Peggy-O. As we rode out to Venerio, as we rode out to Venerio, a captain fell in love with a lady like a dove, and he called her by name, pretty Peggy, oh. Will you marry me, pretty Peggy, oh? Will you marry me, pretty Peggy, oh? If you'd marry me, set your city free, and free all the people in the area. Well, I'd marry you, sweet William Moore. And I'd marry you, sweet William Moore. I'd marry you, but your guineas are too few. I fear my mama would be angry, oh. Mama think, pretty Peggy, oh? What would your mama think, pretty Peggy, oh? What would your mama think? She heard my guineas play, saw me marching at the head of my soldiers, oh. If ever I return, pretty Peggy, oh. If ever I return, pretty Peggy, oh. If ever I return, your city I will burn and destroy all the people in the area. Come stepping down the stairs, pretty Peggy, oh. Come stepping down the stairs, pretty Peggy, oh. Come stepping down the stairs, let down your yellow hair, and bid your last farewell to William Moore. Sweet William is dead, pretty Peggy, oh. Sweet William is dead, pretty Peggy, oh. Sweet William is dead, he died for me, and he lies in the Louisiana country, oh. As we rode out to Venerio, as we rode out to Venerio, our captain fell in love with a lady like a dove, and he called her by name, pretty Peggy, oh. Thank you all so much. Have a great festival. We'll see you next time.
The Tony Furtado Quartet, and they'll be at the workshop stage tomorrow at 12:15, so you can catch them again.